Hey everyone, welcome back to John's Watch. Today I'm taking a look at a new game called The Sinking City. This was released on the Epic Games Store on June 27th, 2019. The regular price is $59.99 US, or your original equivalent for the Standard Edition, or the Necronomicon Edition is $74.99 US. And it's developed by Frogwares and published by Big Ben. So this is a Lovecraftian game set in the 1920s. To me it looks somewhat similar to Call of Cthulhu, so I was really looking forward to this to kind of see how the two games differed. This was probably one of my most anticipated games of 2019. It had a Steam store page and everything looked good. Suddenly, March 20th, it was announced that it would become an Epic Games Store exclusive for at least 1 year after release. On March 20th, Big Ben Games put out a Q&A thing on Steam. Funnily enough, it had to be on Steam because Epic doesn't have any way of, communicating with the buyers or anything like that. And they say, after testing the Epic Games Store client ourselves, we're positive the customer experience is excellent and hope you will feel the same. That's funny because this was posted on March 20th, and at that point, the Epic Games Store didn't even have a search function on the store. So, wouldn't call the customer experience excellent. Wouldn't call it excellent nowadays, 3 months after this. In the Q&A, they answer the question, will the game ever be released on Steam, GOG, or through other third-party outlets? And they answer by saying it's likely that 1 year after the release of Sinking City on the Epic Games Store, we'll consider releasing the game on other platforms. It's possible they just have to be super vague just to try and grab as many of those Epic sales as they can. But it is interesting that it's described as Epic Store exclusive for at least 1 year. I think things like Metro Exodus were just called 1 year exclusives. And the final part of their Q&A was, why did you decide to distribute the game through Epic Games Store? They say it's public information the Epic Games Store offers better compensation to video game creators, in particular those using Epic's Unreal Engine like The Sinking City. After careful consideration, it was deemed the best decision for the publisher and the studio to partner with Epic Games. So basically, money. I can't fault them for wanting more money. It's also kind of refreshing that they basically say it's money, not saying, it's the best thing for the customers. Epic is the worst thing for customers, best for devs, and they've said that it's best for devs, so can't really fault them on that reasoning there. Just one last thing before we actually get to the game. There's an article posted on wccftech.com where one of the devs talked about the decision during E3. And the quote is, with people being disappointed with the decision to release on the Epic Games Store, we even have people being very angry about this decision, we have people being frustrated about the decision, and we have people who are okay with this decision, obviously. And that's it, that's the best they could get. Nobody's happy that it's on Epic, but there's some people who are okay with it. Okay, let's get into a new game of The Sinking City. Dear Mr. Charles Reed, as you requested, I've researched the outbursts of hysteria and visions in the city of Oakmont, Massachusetts. Turns out that your assumptions were correct. Such cases are indeed more frequent here. Men and women from across the country are drawn to Oakmont, haunted by visions similar to yours. A city drowning, the presence of something great yet unknown. As luck has it, I believe we've stumbled upon the source of your ailment, and the person who might help you with it. Prepare yourself, then come to Oakmont as soon as you can. I'll meet you here to help you on your way. Cordially, Johan Vanderberg. Let's get into it. I'm so interested how this compares to Call of Cthulhu. Because Call of Cthulhu, I probably played for about 2 hours and then just got kind of bored with it. Never went back to it. Wow, look at the, yikes. What's with the ghosting effect on that? Looks like it hasn't been exported properly. Jesus. It's like what my my old YouTube videos used to look like before I learned to disable resample. Oh my god. Looks a little bit jerky, doesn't it? It's too fast. Oh, that looks really weird with the resample effect. What? that was weird. That was really weird. That's what I'd do to cover up a really weird I don't know, if like a light stand fell or something, you wanted to like cover it up. They felt the cutscene was too slow, so they had to cut a little bit out of it. Ooh, that's cool. We've got a hat. Oh, huh. Okay, probably just loading, I guess. Wow, I look very cool. There's DLC on the store page already, and one of the bits of DLC is literally buy an extra skill point. Yikes. Okay, let's check out this octopus. Oh. No prompts or anything? Okay, left click. Oh, we read that. There was like a how to play thing on the main menu. I assumed we'd get some kind of in-game tutorial. You know, like something would pop up saying left click to interact. But apparently not. Whee! Okay, that mouse sensitivity is ridiculous. Oh. Can I F? Oh, Jesus.
Hope I never have to use it, but something tells me I will.
Okay. Mind Palace. Okay, I've turned down the sensitivity because it was crazy. Oh. Do I have to hold it? Yes. Okay. Let's get out of here. Welcome to Oakmont.
Now get out!
Okay. Sorry.
At last, Mr. Charles Reed.
Johan.
What a pleasure to finally meet you in the flesh.
Nice to meet you.
Johannes van der Berg, at your service. I did promise to meet you the moment you arrived.
Ah, much obliged, Mr. Vanderberg. I guess I didn't expect you to mean so literally.
Welcome to the proud city of Oakmont. Alas, now is not its finest hour, though it is its most important.
You said you know someone who can help me with my problem. The visions have been getting worse.
Such vividness of dreams is not uncommon here in Oakmont. By chance, the man I spoke of, Robert Throgmorton, is already at the port. He has dedicated a lot of time and effort to investigate this issue. Alas, I fear he has a more pressing matter on his hands.
How can I find Mr. Throgmorton?
Don't worry, you can't miss him. Throgmorton tends to stand out from the crowd.
I'll need a place to lay my head while I'm here. Any recommendations?
Fear not. I've already feathered a nest for you. There's a room in your name at the Devil's Reef Hotel. Here's the key.
Can you steer me towards the Devil's Reef?
Take this map. I've marked the hotel and a few other key places.
Oh, that's it for now, I think. Thanks for helping me get my bearings.
No. The pleasure was mine, Mr. Reed.
Oh, before you go, how can I get in touch with you later?
Don't worry about that. I'm the kind of man who finds you.
Well, that's creepy. Okay, so immediate impressions. It's worse quality than Call of Cthulhu. Call of Cthulhu is way higher quality, like better graphics, better like menu UI, better voice acting. So I'm hoping this game will make up for it in other ways. Like we have a gun. I just hope it gets better. Was there stuff to investigate in there? We've come from there. Okay, so if we press M. Oh, okay. Whoa. Oh my god. Okay. So that might do it. Was that the devil's thingy? Devil's Reef, okay. So place a mark there. Blocked passage. We have to go to the boat, I guess. Do we have like a journal or something? Casebook. Key to a room. Find Robert Throgmorton. And the letter. Okay. Cool. Need to find a person in the Oakmont port. So if we check the map. That's weird that I have to like move that. I can't just like hover over it to see what it is. I can double click to go to it, okay. So up there, that's where we're going. People are a bit weird here already. Hello.
The end is nigh. It will begin again. What is down comes up. The seed is sowed.
Okay. That voice didn't really fit him. Oh. Hello, everybody.
I don't care about your petty excuses.
Oh my god.
No one leaves the port until my son is found, and that is final.
Excuse me. Are you Robert Throgmorton?
I am, but not interested. Go away.
The name's Charles Reed. I'm a private investigator, just arrived from Boston. I was told you might be able to help me.
Private investigator, you say? Well, perhaps we can help each other.
Are you aware that I think you might be a monkey?
Please forgive the question, but I've never met a man quite like you before.
That's because no man measures up to the Throgmorton lineage. Proud and powerful blood flows through our veins. My father united with a certain royal family, which has blessed all our offspring with these exquisite features.
Is that royal family a family of monkeys?
If I may ask, what happened to your son?
Albert was part of a deep-sea expedition I commissioned. This useless fool over here says he found Albert washed ashore in a lifeboat. Says he was barely conscious, out of his mind, talking gibberish in some other language. That he even tried to bite him.
And you don't believe him?
Complete malarkey. I know my Albert. I raised him strong and smart, the best of his kind. It couldn't have been him. Albert's disappearance is the work of Innsmouthers, mark my words.
I've heard you're the man to speak to about visions, outbreaks of hysteria. I'm trying to get to the bottom of it myself.
Another newcomer with another problem. Yes, I know what you speak of.
Can I ask you a few questions?
How dare you? My son Albert is missing, and no one in this Innsmouther-ridden city will do a damn thing. But yes, let's talk about your dreams.
I'm pretty sure it's pronounced Innsmouth, by the way. You'd think if they were making a game based on Lovecraft's works, they'd know how his stuff was pronounced.
Mr. Throgmorton, let me help you. I'm rather good at tracking down missing people. I'll find Albert.
What makes you think you can do it? Oakmont is not exactly friendly to new arrivals.
Let's just say I tend to see things that others miss. And anyway, what have you got to lose? Sounds like you could use every man you can get.
Vera. You have a point, newcomer.
I need to know more about what happened to Albert.
Dane, did you not listen at all? I already told you everything. After leaving on the expedition, Albert was found on the shore in a lifeboat. This fisherman supposedly brought him to the house, and then left to call me. But when I arrived here, my son was nowhere to be seen.
Anything else?
Clearly, something suspicious occurred inside the house. I suggest you stop dawdling and go see for yourself.
Yeah, you bet. I'll go. Evidence. New Mind Palace clue. Is this the house? No. Okay, map. Fisherman's house. So it is there. Okay. Oh. Oh, lots of fish in here. my. God, I hope this isn't too spooky. Let's have a look at the Mind Palace thing. Oh. Okay, we can't combine those. Okay. Interesting. That's cool. There's not much down here. Is that a whole octopus? Yes. Yes, it is. Ah, hello.
Let's see what you find, newcomer.
Okay. Hello.
Hello? Hey, can you hear me?
Oh, my head. What? Who are you? Are you police? I've already told them everything.
It's
Speak up,
okay.
buddy.
I'm Charles Reed, Private Eye. Mr. Throgmorton hired me to find his son.
Oh, okay. What do you want?
I want to know what happened here. Every detail.
I don't remember much. Me, Paul, and Lewis. We were here. This is our house. Barry was outside on his business. Then he came back carrying Throgmorton's son. He was unconscious, barely breathing. Barry left again to call Mr. Robert.
Then what?
We put the guy in Lewis's room. Then he started to make these horrible sounds and... okay. My head began to burst. And he woke up. And after that, I don't remember a thing. Just dreams. Drowned streets, a sleeping giant, a voice that called me...
That sounds familiar.
Please, detective, sir, tell me the truth. Could it be me? Did I kill Paul? Or... okay, did I kill him?
I don't know yet, Will.
How the fuck would I know?
This will stop anyone coming in or out of here, so I suggest you just try and get some rest.
I'm afraid of what I might dream.
Aha. 2 new mind. Oh, is that Paul here?
I can barely recognize the
Jesus.
face of the poor fella. He was beaten to a pulp.
Oh, I thought that would show something. Okay, let's check our Mind Palace stuff. Did that do it? I guess? No. So we made a deduction. God, why is everything so... Okay. He's freaking out, that's why. I was like, what the fuck's happened to my game?
Choo-choo.
Oh, okay.
Choo-choo.
Oh, Jesus. Okay, so it's crafting. Oh, this looks a little... Mind's eye. It's not showing me anything.
Never seen knives like this before.
Ooh,
Masterful work.
very ritually.
Seems like Prohibition hasn't affected Oakmont too much.
Usually have to turn it until you can see like a thing to examine. I guess not on that one. Oh, maybe we mind's eye that. Hold. Whoa. Whoa. I'm not totally sure what I'm supposed to be doing. I guess just wander around a little bit? Because, like, I explored everything in there. What the fuck are those? Oh, this... Oh no, that was the ship over there. Let's just have a little look around here. Poke around. Have a look in the bar, I guess. Oh, can we see skills or anything? Skills. Okay, so it's definitely combat. Okay. Do I have any skills? No. Let's go talk to this guy.
Welcome to Under the Keel.
What do you want?
Nothing apparently. I will say very smooth loading. Like, no loading to go into like these buildings. That's very good. Very good. Okay, so we're probably not allowed through here.
The port is closed by order of Robert Throgmorton. Back off.
Okay, so we definitely had to find something in that building. Oh, so maybe if it's marked in yellow, we found everything in there. But if it's marked in white, there's still stuff to find. So we'll go back in, we'll see what we can find. Oh, we didn't see that.
It would take tremendous effort to move this thing, let alone tossing it over like this.
Oh. Oh, okay.
There was a fierce fight here, but someone tried to flee.
Oh, I missed a lot of things here, actually. Huh. Just had to make sure we could do that. Oh, hello.
I've said everything I know.
Oh, okay.
Like this.
Oh, this is the retrocognition thing? Whoa. Okay, so what happened first?
Yeah, run!
And then this one?
Take this, ape face.
Oh my god. Ape face.
What's happening?
Okay, let's see what we have here.
So what came first? Like, probably this one? One. Not the right order.
Take this. Yeah, run!
When Albert
We did it.
Throgmorton woke up, he was not himself. He attacked the fishermen, and his hysteria spread to them. When he got wounded, he fled.
Whoa, it's pretty spooky. Okay, Mind Palace, we can do more. So Albert returned unstable. Then he attacked. Okay. There was shot without warning, and then Albert fled. Oh, apparently not. Okay. We did it, I think. I can track down Albert. Mind's eye can reveal omens that guide your way. Oh. Huh. Wow. This is pretty spooky, actually.
I gave you clear
Oh.
instructions, did I not?
Okay, so maybe we'll just go try and finish this a little bit, because this probably won't take too much longer now. Oh. Bullet casings.
So the fishermen pursued Albert, even let off a few shots.
Another Mind Palace clue. So we did it. Maybe. Maybe? Ooh, there's something here.
Even though Albert was wounded, he managed to climb that high. Robert wasn't exaggerating when he said he raised him strong.
Okay, we're getting there. Oh, this is pretty spooky. God. Wouldn't be so bad if there wasn't like a delay on it.
There's something in the pocket.
Lewis, please just give me one more week. I know I owe you, but I'm underwater like everyone else right now. I don't yet have enough stock to operate the bar smoothly with the fuzz snooping about the port. But don't worry, I've struck a nice deal with the proper people and should have a steady supply channel soon. Just one more week and I'll return everything with double interest.
The blood is fresh. Whomever it belongs to could not have got far.
Okay, padlocks. A shot or a melee attack, okay.
The door won't budge.
Do I have an inventory? Inventory. Weapons. Doesn't say anything. I think it's right click. Okay, we cannot shoot yet.
Door won't budge.
Apparently. Okay, well, I'm gonna leave it there for now. Been recording for 40 minutes already, which is longer than I was planning on doing it for. It's pretty good, actually. First impressions weren't brilliant, like when it was just kind of talking to people and stuff and going through dialogue, but it definitely looks like there's more to it than Call of Cthulhu. Call of Cthulhu was like more polished, but it was much smaller scope. This one looks like it's got a big map. You can like walk into all these buildings. I think like a better kind of investigation system than Call of Cthulhu. Combat, skill tree, leveling up. This is looking pretty decent, actually. I'm going to try and play more of it, and maybe I'll last longer than I did with Call of Cthulhu. Anyway, that was Sinking City. Thank you guys very much for watching. Make sure you leave a like and subscribe if you enjoyed this, and I'll see you guys later. Bye!